If we go out there and we ask for the business, we are not asking from a place of selfishness. We are not asking from a place of being arrogant. We're asking from a place of purpose and value.
Welcome to the Seeds of Growth podcast. My name is Pumihana Palmer. I'm a mindset and growth coach to new real estate agents, small business owners, and high-achieving female entrepreneurs. I believe that true success happens from the inside out, and I'm on a mission to plant seeds of growth and transformation, one powerful conversation at a time. Each week, I'll bring you a solo episode, interview, or coaching experience with business owners just like you to help you shift your perspective, elevate your beliefs, and build a business that inspires you. Now let's dive into today's episode.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to another episode of Seeds of Growth. My name is Pumihana Palmer, your mindset and growth coach. Today, we've got another mindset minute for you. This might be a quick one, but doesn't make it any less profound. So the other week, I was chatting with a friend. He shared with me that he was going on an impromptu trip to Greece. I said, "Oh my gosh, bring me back something cool." Now, I know that seems harmless enough, but for those of you who know me very, very well, you know that I am not the type of person who typically asks for what she needs, let alone what she wants. Now, I understand the fallacy behind that mindset and that thinking. Trust me, I am working on it. And that's why you and I are here together, to constantly be looking at our limitations and mindsets and moving through them, recognizing what isn't serving us and moving through them. Now, he happily obliged. And within a few days, he actually messaged me back and he said, "Hey, I got you something small." And I was delighted and squealed. And I said, "Oh my goodness, thank you so much." And immediately I said, "And now I just feel like a brat for asking." His response to my message is basically what this episode is about. What he said was so simple and yet so profound. He said, "We don't ask, we don't get." And how true is that? A lot of times we have this idea that if we blatantly ask for what we want, it is selfish or rude. And for a lot of us who are not used to being forward like that, it seems almost aggressive and arrogant. But I think we forget to look past that. And I think that that narrative of it being selfish or arrogant or rude diminishes what we as mindful business owners are going to do with that ask. Because if you're listening to this podcast, then likely you are driven by, or your business is driven by values and purpose and passion and a need and a want and a desire to serve your clients powerfully and wholeheartedly. So if we go out there and we ask for the business, we are not asking from a place of selfishness. We are not asking from a place of being arrogant. We're asking from a place of purpose and value. I don't know about you, but even from a young age, I had gone into certain situations with this mindset of, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. Or maybe I'll just hope for what I want. And if I don't get it, then it wasn't quote unquote meant to be. And why do we do this? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of disappointment? Is it because we are attaching ourselves and who we are to? Is it because we're attaching who we are and our own self-value and our own self-worth to this ask for the business? And I think that's it. It is a very delicate balance of us offering ourselves as our business. I mean, it seems to make sense, right? For the business owners who are service driven, we are the ones providing the service. But our value and our self-worth is not attached to that. So just because we ask for something and they say no, it doesn't make us any less valuable. It doesn't make what we do any less valuable. So I had recently sent out this topic in the form of a newsletter. And shortly after, I had someone DM me afterwards saying, thank you so much for this message, because she has a product-based business. And for the first time, somebody had come back to her and asked for a refund. And instead of her feeling deflated and defeated and crumpling down and giving up the refund, she got creative with it. And she had the audacity to boldly and lovingly ask, can I make you something else? Can I offer a different product to you rather than and just reverse the exchange? Because when we buy a good or service, it's an exchange in value, and money is just one representation of value. She also went on to tell me that for Mother's Day, as a Mother's Day gift, she had wanted a specific she wanted a necklace with her daughter's names on it. And it was so funny because she said that she was trying to, be covert with the hints and kind of hint to her husband, or even speak into the phone and have, I don't know, Siri pick up on it or something like that, right? Rather than just ask. And I think that is so profound. And again, friends, I want you to go out and make these asks and remember what you're going to do with them. You're not just asking for the sake of asking. You're asking from a place of purpose, from a place of value, because you believe in your goods and services that you offer. You're not just money hungry. Again, I think it's also really important to remember that money is just one way to exchange value. Just one way. There's so many different things that we can do. And I know that if you're listening to this podcast, that you bring so much value to this marketplace and to the world. So, my friends, I challenge you to go out this week, be bold and audacious and kind and loving with your ask, because you know what you're going to do with it. Because you are going to do good and great things in the world. Thank you so much for tuning in this time. I appreciate your hearts and I appreciate your ears, my friends. We'll see you again next time. Aloha.
Thanks so much for listening. If this episode served you, please do me a small favor and head to your favorite podcast platform to rate and review the show. Your small act will play an exponential role in getting these powerful conversations out into the world. Be sure to connect with me on Instagram at @PumeHanaPalmer and DM me with your insight and takeaways. See you next time. Aloha.